How's it going, everyone? Mike here. October 6th, Merch by Amazon sales update. As I was preparing for this video, I was going over some of the numbers and doing some of the comparisons from previous months. I was looking at this chart here, and I was scrolling back, and I noticed that, number one, it's been a year since this happened, since this just explosion in sales happened. As you can see here, it continued since November of 2020, and now we're entering Q4 with I'm gonna crack 100,000 products live pretty soon. Still a very low number of designs up, just over 5,000. That's actually been on my mind lately a lot, and I've mentioned that in the last couple of videos. I really think I need to change my strategy a little bit, but I'll leave that for another discussion, for another video. Right now, what I wanted to talk about was, like I said, is and I didn't notice this until now, and only because I was able to see October 2020 and October 2021 on the same page, but here's the difference. This is the whole month of October 2020. This is the first 6 days, not even 6 days, 5 days, because I'm recording this just before noon on the 6th. But let's get into this. Let's look at let's do a quick October sales update, and then I'll get into those two comparisons. As you guys can see, the numbers, and again, I think I'm going into my 4th week where the numbers have not dropped below 10 sales a day, and I'm only talking about the US market in total. So not a single day with under 10 sales for at least, I think I'm entering my 4th week. That's incredible, right? I wasn't doing these kind of averages, last month or 2 months ago. But again, this is, something's changed. And as you guys can see, this has changed, because right now, like I said, even it's before noon, I'm sitting at 6 sales, but only 1 product. So that's what's changed. But then overall, like if we're looking at this kind of a day, like I'm getting a lot of, all kinds of products selling, right? It's not just one product. If we look at yesterday, same thing, right? Like this definitely stands out, but then we have a number of other products as well. So that's kind of where I'm sitting. I'm sitting at, average is about, what would it be here? About, let's say, 13 to 15. That's my average. That's my US average. My 7-day average is about, now it's actually been increasing. So, if I was doing this even 3-4 days ago, I would have said 115, but now we're sitting at, 120. It might be creeping up to 125 for 7 days. And that's the new average. That is incredible. And as you can see here, this month so far, and I'm recording this on the 6th, so the 6th we can't really take into consideration because I'm expecting a bunch more sales today. But in let's say 5.5 days, I've done $1,600 in sales, and my royalties right now are sitting at $345.87 just in the US, right? So again, that's definitely, it's changed a lot, and I understand that it's Q4, but I also understand that I have one bestseller now that's responsible for half of my sales. And at this point, it's feeling really, really good. The thing that I wanted to just kind of go back to, like I was saying, I am in tier 20,000. That means I can upload up to 20,000 designs in total, and I'm sitting at 5,389. This number has grown so quickly, right? I think I started, I can't even remember, what was it? Something like it was definitely under 20,000 when they did the new switch. So I've uploaded, you know, like 70,000 products in the last, what would it be? Like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 months. And I will continue doing, I will continue uploading 1,200 designs or products every single day. But I really think that I'm making a mistake in not concentrating on the best selling products, because what I can do is I can max this out, but increase my number of designs. And then later on, for example, if I ever reach the 20,000 out of 20,000, I can go in and enable other products, right, to grow this number, because that wouldn't go against my design numbers. But I think right now what I'm doing wrong is leaving, you know, 15,000, let's say, standard t-shirts, cell phone cases, pop sockets, that would be selling more than, you know, pillows or a product that has never sold before. So anyways, that's just kind of like a side note here. I think that's my mistake that I'm making. Anyways, I'm going to be thinking about that real hard and concentrating on it. Okay, let's go back to the point of this video. This is October. These are total sales for October of 2020. So last year, October, 98. These are total sales for the first 5.5 days of October 2021. So that's, you know, I just kind of like, if this was a movie, I would say kind of like cut scene, let's pause here. Because I think by the end of the day today, I will surpass this number. So let's say 6 days, what I will get in 6 days this year, same month as last year, will be more than the entire month of last year. But that's not all. Look at this number here. Look at the royalties. 276, 300. So my royalties have actually increased significantly as well. So that's the other thing. And if you've watched my September sales update, and I'm talking about all of September sales update video, I had the best number in earnings, in royalties, but the second best number in actual sales. And this is what I'm talking about, 389, and this is just the US market, for $1,600 plus compared to 580, which was my best month, and $1,300, right? So there's that big difference. So I don't know how it's been going for you guys, if you're kind of noticing the same thing. This number here has definitely added to that. I know that I've had a few best sellers that have kind of taken over, and that's I think that's the case for most people. There's probably a bunch of products that are responsible for like 50 to 60% of total sales for everybody. So it doesn't really matter, but the overall growth is going from this for the entire month to this in 5 days, and that is a big difference, and I think we can all agree that that's pretty incredible. So the plan wasn't really to do a sales update video. I really just wanted to kind of explore what to talk about, what kind of information to give you guys. But when I saw that, I said, you know what, let's do it. Let's talk about this. So anyways, I definitely have nothing bad to say, you know, for the I think the second month. I don't think I ever actually say anything bad about merch because I love the program. But if I was to be critical about anything, it's probably this kind of stuff. I really have to, you know, think long and hard about what to do and how to actually capitalize on that. I think there's a lot of opportunity, but as of right now, the sales growth and you know what's been happening with my account is pretty incredible for me, and I'm actually very happy about it. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what's going on with your accounts, how your sales are going, what tier you're in. I always appreciate that information, and I know that everybody who's actually watching these videos and reading the reviews or the comments likes that information, so share it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon.